Hey everybody, Basin Tackle Rob here, and you're looking at, it's not an image, it's a video. It's an actual video with a microscope, and I think it's 50 times or something like that, 40 or 50 time magnification of a herring egg. I think these right here are eyes, and this part right here is a super adhesive protein that the herring uses to attach the eggs to eelgrass and stuff like that. They'll also just lay them in big piles, but the ones that we were able to collect were on eelgrass and other bits of grass and stuff like that that were floating by. So I picked one of these up. I cut a chunk of it. I stuck it in a water bottle with salt water from the bay, and then just threw it in the ice chest with the crab and the fish that we had caught that day, with the intent of doing exactly what I'm doing right now, showing you a video of what they look like. They were laid about a week ago because that's when we saw the giant biomass of herring coming in. It takes about 2 weeks for them to gestate and hatch, and then they'll spend a bunch of time living in the bays and estuaries. But I thought, a couple days, these things will be dead. Not so. Watch this. It's alive. It responded to external stimuli. It did it kind of once on its own, and then it took the pair of tweezers, and I would tap the microscope slide aggressively, and a few seconds later it would have that reaction. We did it a few times, but we really got the one on video. We're moving now. We're going to try to find another one, see if we can get some kind of other reaction out of it. Um, but it was amazing to see. I thought for sure these things would be dead after a couple days sitting in an ice chest, albeit in salt water. Well, it turns out they're very robust, and they have to be, because if these herring lay their eggs in shallow water like they often do in eelgrass beds and stuff, well, what happens a couple times a day? You have a low tide, right? And in that low tide, they're exposed to extreme changes of temperature, they're exposed to air, they're exposed to sunlight, yet they can live through that. They can thrive through that, which is amazing. Now, this one right here, you can see here, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I didn't have my depth of field set that well, but I'm pretty sure that's the heart, because we would see a repetitive movement happening in that spot. We're going to try to get more later, but we're going to go get more herring eggs later in the week and hopefully compare what we see today to what we see later in the week and kind of watch their growth. So stay tuned. We'll have more.